Introduction. Gymnosperms are a group of plants that produce seeds not enclosed within the ovary or fruit. Gymnos means naked and sperma means seed. In short, gymnosperms are the naked seeded plants. The term gymnosperm was introduced by Theophrastus in 300 before Christ to describe plants with unprotected seeds. Gymnosperms were dominant plants over the earth's surface during the Jurassic and Cretaceous period of Mesozoic era. At present, about 83 genera and approximately 790 species of living gymnosperms are distributed throughout the temperate, tropical and arctic region of the world. Sequoia sempervirens, coast redwood, is probably the tallest living tree, reaching a height nearly 115 meter with a trunk diameter 9 meter. Smallest gymnosperm is Zamia pygmea. It is a 25 centimeter tall. Taxodium mexicanum has a trunk with the enormous diameter of 17 meter. General characters. Gymnosperms are cosmopolitan in distribution. Cosmopolitan means worldwide. Gymnosperms are predominantly woody plants represented by trees, shrubs or rarely climbers. The plant body is sporophytic. Sporophytic means it is differentiated into root, stem and leaves. They do not produce flowers. Consequently, fruits are also absent. In this group of plants, seeds are not formed inside a fruit. They are naked. Leaves are of two types, that is a foliage and a scale-like. The leaves are needle-like, look like a needle, with a thick cuticle and sunken stomata as seen in conifers. Sunken stomata. A stomata is in a small pit which protects the escaping water vapor from air currents, decreasing water loss from the leaf. This feature helps in the reduction of water loss due to transpiration. The root system present in gymnosperm is a taproot system. In some plants, these roots have association with fungi and form mycorrhiza. For example, pinus. Mycorrhiza is as a symbiotic relationship between the roots of plants such as pinus and few cycas species. The roots are in the form of specialized roots called coralloid roots and are association with nitrogen fixing cyanobacteria. Coralloid roots. The roots help them for a mutualistic, means beneficial and symbiotic relationship of cyanobacteria. In gymnosperm, vascular bundles are conjoined, collateral, open and endark type. Vascular bundle means it is a part of the transport system in vascular plants. Then conjoined, xylem and phloem are arranged together in the same radius. Collateral, a vascular bundle in which a strand of phloem is present external to the strand of xylem on the same radius, side by side. In open, a layer of cambium will present between the xylem and phloem. And endark. Endark means protoxylem present towards the center. Vessels are absent except in nitum. Xylem does not have vessels and the phloem has no companion cells and sieve tubes. The main source of pollination and dispersal is wind. Reproductive organs. The strobulus or cone. Both male and female strobili can be present on the same plant, Pinus monoecious, or in different trees, Cycas dioecious. Gymnosperms are heterosporous. Heterospory means the two types of spores are present, microspores and megaspores. That is heterospory. They produce different spores, which are the haploid microspores and megaspores. Male cone. The male strobili or male cones have microsporophylls, which have the microsporangia that produce the haploid microspores. Some of these microspores develop into male gamete called the pollen grains. The rest degenerate. Female cones. The megasporophylls form a cluster and are called the female strobili or cones. They bear the ovules having the megasporangium. They produce the haploid megaspores and a megaspore mother cell. The megaspore mother cell undergoes division, produce 4 megaspores. One of these megaspore develop into the multicellular female gametophyte. The female gametophyte also has 2 or more archegonia, which are the female sex organ. Archegonia lack neck canal cells. Endosperm is formed before fertilization. Fertilization means the union of male gamete and female gamete is simply known as fertilization. When the pollen grains are released from microsporangia, they get dispersed through wind and reach female cones or female strobili. The pollen grains develop a pollen tube, which grow towards the archegony. The discharge of male gamete happens near the mouth of archegony. The fusion of the male and female gametes occurs. After fertilization or naturally, zygote develops to form the embryo and the ovules form the seed. Polyembryony is exhibited by many members of gymnosperm. Polyembryony means the production of 2 or more than 2 embryos from a single seed or fertilized egg is termed as polyembryony. Epigeal mode of germination is seen. In epigeal germination, the radicle emerges from the seed and the hypocotyl elongates, raising the cotyledons, epicotyl, and remains of the seed coat above ground. Plants show distinct alternation of generation. The sporophytic phase is dominant, in which female gametophyte resides, and reduced gametophyte. For example, in gymnosperm, cycas, pinus, natum, thuja, etc. References. This is a gymnosperm sequoia sempervirens. Thank you very much.